ways of computing quartiles. This is section 2.2 in the textbook. One way that we did before was using the percentiles, and that's a common way of doing it. The first quartile is often taken to be the same as the 25th percentile. The third quartile is the same as the 75th percentile. Another common way of computing quartiles that sometimes produces a slightly different answer is the method of repeated medians. So in this example, we'll go back to this example here that we worked with before. We have a set of 12 exam scores, 80, 88, 28, 91, 65, and so forth. And we want to find the first quartile. And again, the same as before, the first step is to rank the scores from smallest to largest. So the smallest is 28, second smallest is 59, third smallest is 65, and so forth. And then we want to find the median. Next step 2 is to find the median. So there's 12 scores. Half of 12 is 6. So this is an even number of scores. We want to count 6 from the top and 6 from the bottom to get the 2 middle scores. So the 2 middle scores are going to be the 82 and the 83. These are the 2 middle scores, and we want to take the average of those. 82 plus 83 is 165, divided by 2 is 82.5. So the median is 82.5. And so we want to look at the 6 scores below the median in order to compute the first quartile. So the 6 scores below the median, 28, 59, 65, 78, 80, and 82. And then we want to take the median of those scores. So we have a median of these 6 scores. Half of 6 is 3. Count 3 from the bottom, 3 from the top to get the 2 middle scores. So the 2 middle scores, 65 and 78. And so Q1 is going to be the average of 65 and 78. So Q1 is first quartile. 65 plus 78 over 2, 143 over 2, and if divided by 2 is 7.31.5. Now that's the same as we got before when we took it to be the 25th percentile. So in many cases, both methods will yield the same answer. Sometimes it will be a little bit different. Usually there's not a huge difference in the 2 methods. And actually there's more than 2 methods. There's I think there are at least 4 methods of computing quartiles that I'm aware of. And so oftentimes they'll get the same result, but sometimes the result might be a little bit different. So as you're doing problems in the homework, from WebAssign, you should probably use the method of repeated medians, although the book does mention both methods. Okay, so then the same idea for the third quartile. Steps 1 and 2 are the same. We use step 1 and 2 to get the median of 82.5. That's the same as before. And now we want to look at the 6 scores that are above the median and take the median of those 6 scores. So again, half of 6 is 3. We want to count 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom to get the 2 middle scores, 88 and 89. And so Q3 is going to be the average of those 2 scores, 88 plus 89 over 2, 177 divided by 2, 88.5. And again, that's the same result we had when we computed the 75th percentile. In this case, the answer is the same. But be on the safe side when you use WebAssign. The problem in WebAssign, use the method of repeated medians. So to be on the safe side, you should probably use that when you do your assignments in WebAssign for this course. Again, the book mentions both methods, but they seem to prefer the repeated median method. And that concludes this presentation.